Think I do, don't whisper I do, and you'll be fine. So welcome everybody. Congratulations. Somebody made a poster for you. Everyone loves you. There's so many people here. Congratulations. You're all going to be very surprised at how quickly two people can get married in 2 years. But before we start, I heard a very beautiful expression recently. If you speak 2 languages, you're bilingual. If you speak 3 languages, you're trilingual. If you speak 4 languages, you're multilingual. But if you only speak 1 language, you're American. So I'm sorry, my Mandarin is not good at all. So we're going to have to do this in English, okay? All right, good. Well, congratulations. Now, all of you who have cameras, you need to take as many pictures as you can early in the ceremony. Because in my experience, as soon as they say I do, their hair turns gray. Oh. They'll never look as young as they look right now. So, does everyone know your story? How did you meet 3 weeks ago? How long ago did you meet?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. How long ago? 1.5 years. And should we interview you separately? So, how did you meet? How did you meet each other? Can you tell in front of the children?
Just went back to work and all of a sudden.
And where was your first date?
My first date?
Your first date together with her. Where did you go? Where did you take her?
Applebee's.
How romantic! Applebee's. All right. But things got better after that? Okay, good. Okay, now here's the question. Who said I love you first? Has anyone said it yet? Yes. Can you remember who said it first? I love you. Yeah. A lot of times the girl feels it first, but she's afraid if I tell her, you will run. So when you told her, did she tell you back right away, or did she make you wait?
I think she just hid. No, she didn't. I don't think she responded to the first. I don't remember.
Yeah. But she's told you since then.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Well, congratulations to you both. Clearly, everyone loves you very, very much. So, and it's a beautiful way to get married. So you're having a little wedding now. You're going to have a big wedding later?
Yes.
Okay. I do that for many people. So this is good. This is good practice for both of you. Good. So we will begin. We'll begin with a little poem. A poem for you. And this poem says, I want to be your friend forever and ever. When the hills are all flat, and when the rivers run dry, when the trees blossom in winter, and when the snow falls in summer, when heaven and earth mix together, not until then will I be a part of it. So all we have to do is say wedding vows, and then give each other rings, and you have a best man with the ring, and the maid of honor. Now you have to hold the rings, and you have to hold the flowers, but you also have to do a very important job during the ceremony. You have to look very deeply into their eyes. Okay? And if it looks like they're going to faint, you have to catch them before they hit you. Okay? I don't think you will. So I have 3 daughters. And when my little girls became teenagers, I thought the most important thing was to keep a peaceful house. No fighting, no arguing. So, when they did something wrong, I didn't tell them. But that's not the right thing to do. Because if someone does something to hurt us, even if we pretend it doesn't hurt, the pain, it stays in our little hearts. And over time, that pain can build up and build up and build up and down. So Tracy, on your wedding day, here's my advice for you. In your mind, you have to build a little wooden shelf with Tony's name on it. And you have to promise him every day you're going to check the shelf to make sure it's clean, to make sure there's nothing on the shelf that you two need to talk about. And you have to build a shelf for Tracy's name. But it's not her job to clean your shelf, because she can't see. You're the only one who knows if something has come between them. People tell us that the opposite of love is hate, but that's not true. The opposite of love is indifference when we give up on each other. And nobody knows why some relationships last and some don't. One reason can be is that we've let so many things build up on our shelf that we're never arguing about today's ring. We're always arguing about all the fights from the past. We should have fixed when they happened, but we didn't fix them because we didn't want to start a fight. So they keep coming up over and over. And if we're not careful, our little shelves can get so full that we can't clean them anymore. It becomes easier to give up. So that's my advice for you, is to keep your shelves clean, clean, clean. And then you can be just as happy as the first day when you looked over at him and thought, oh no, he's not my boyfriend. He's the one. And when you looked at her and thought, this is the woman that I want to share the rest of my life. If you keep your shelves clean, you can hang on to that forever. Okay? Good Tyson back. Okay? All right, so you're ready to get married? Ready? You're still single, you can run. Okay. So first the groom says his vows, and then the bride says her vows. So Tony, I'm going to ask you a big long question, and at the end, if you agree, you say okay? Do you, Tony, take this beautiful woman, Tracy, to be your wife, your friend, your faithful partner, your one true love? Do you promise that you will take care of her, that you will trust her and respect her? Will you try to make her laugh and not make her cry? Will you stay with her in good times and bad, whether you become rich or whether you are poor? In sickness and health, do you promise to love her and to take care of her all of the days of your life?
I do.
Very romantic. I do.
I do. I do.
There you go. And do you, Tracy, take this very warm and very funny and very beautiful man, Tony, to be your husband, loving all of the things that you know about him, and trusting those little things that you might not know? Do you anticipate the chance to grow with him together, getting to know the man that he will become, and falling in love with him a little bit more every day? Do you promise to love him, and to cherish him, and to take care of him through whatever joy and whatever sorrow that life may bring to you?
Yes, I do.
Now we need the ring for the girl. And if you can give that ring for the girl to Tony. There you go. Okay. So the left hand, there you go. And as you place it on her finger, repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you.
I marry you
With all that I have,
with all that I have
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
And now the ring for the groom. With this ring, I marry you.
I marry you
With all that I have,
with all that I have
all that I am.
and all that I am.
Okay, now you can hold hands. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. And now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth for the other. And now there is no more loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Because now you are two bodies, but there is only one life ahead of you. May you live in love and joy together, now and always, and by the power given to me, by the great state of New Jersey, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Wow, bravo, bravo, bravo.
So now you can give her her flower. So Tony, you have to put your right hand on your tummy. No, there you go, good. And you put your left hand inside his elbow to show off your new ring. And then you put your hand up here to show off your ring. And now we have your wedding picture.